We vlogging? We vlogging? Let's vlog. Hello everyone, welcome to yet another DiVloggie, Virginianites. So on today's episode, we are here with a special guest, Desi1Arts, my #1 fan, and we are doing a joint vlog in which we are setting up to vendor at the Black Ink Block Party and Lit Fest here at the Dr. Clarence Cuffee Community Center and the library. So they're together. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff inside, a bunch of stuff outside. There's going to be a bunch of vendors. It's all about storytelling and characters. And I just want you guys to know like what it takes to truly vendor at an event. And so I am very excited to show you guys the behind the scenes of what it takes to set up for one of these things, what it takes to run one of these things, and what it takes to work it and then have to clean up at the end. So I hope you guys are ready for this DiVloggie episode with my #1 fan, Desi1Arts, and let me stop vlogging to actually help. Okay, so we're getting set up. See where the blue is. That's where we're gonna be today, from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. I got the wagon, so if you've never vendored before, you need a wagon. I mean, you don't need it, but I don't really know how we did it beforehand. But right now I'm inside the gymnasium. I'm about to go outside and get the next load of stuff. And yeah, hopefully this is gonna be a wonderful, beautiful, blessed event. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a behind the scenes of what it takes to be a vendor at an event. Ooh. So right now we're actually setting up, we have 2 6-foot tables. I'm going to set up the doodle station. She's setting up the art station. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Are you okay being on camera while you're working? Or is it too much pressure?
This is what it's like to set up.
Yes, this is what it's actually like.
New?
Yes.
It was interesting putting it up.
Yeah, it wasn't too difficult though.
No.
It wasn't anything crazy.
It needs some tweaking.
It does.
Magnets would help.
Yes.
But, you know,
it's okay.
it does.
It's okay. So yeah, this side is going to be the doodle station. That's what I'm in charge of today. And this right here is where all of the art will be displayed. So we have the character prints. Did a great job making it all beautiful, gorgeous descriptions of all the characters, because this is all about storytelling. And so these are her characters that she originally created, 100% original, and she made the descriptions for them, and they are so cute. And so when you get a character, she's actually going to give you a description card as well, just to kind of like just bring everything more to life. But this is just the beginning. This is not the final of what everything's going to look like. We have the character prints, we have the mini prints, mini paintings, and some stickers. So let me give you a little POV of me actually doing some work. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I know exactly what I'm doing. Look at this. I take the thing of markers. I bring it over here. I'm practically done. Aren't I doing a good job? Look at me. It's like I know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the doodle station. So just put that right there. Can you tell I made that? I made that. 'Cause I'm an artist, practically. Yeah. Okay, so this is our supplies. So basically we had a bunch of cardstock paper that we cut up. I think we have about 50 sheets or so. Prayerfully that'll be enough, but if not, we'll just make do. And so we have, now she's invading my space. Okay, this is the only job that I had, and she's already invading my space. Anyway, so basically I'm just gonna be in charge of like handing out the paper for people to make their own creations with. We have different things for them to draw with. We have a tub of markers. We have more markers over here, crayons, colored pencils, regular pencils, and yeah, that's what we have going on over here. And so yeah, let me actually start doing some work, and then I'll show you guys the final of what all this stuff looks like. Okay, so for the most part, we are done. This is the side that I did. You can tell I did so much with the doodle station. I worked so hard, and it took so long, but I just pulled through and I brought it together. So this is the doodle station. We have different things. We have colored pencils, we have colored pens, crayons. We have prayer requests, which is very important. A new addition to the table, to the setup. So if there are any prayer requests, you can just write them down here and pop them in the box, and we'll be praying for them. Doodle ideas in case you're drawing a blank. And then over here we have the main setup. This is the entree. This is the main event right here. This is the main of mains. So here we are. We have the mini paintings over here. Very cute, super adorable. Some of them quite seasonal. Yeehaw! The bottom ones are very, very seasonal and on brand for the season right now. We're in September. We have stickers. All adorable. All different prices. And so here's the typical prices. The mini painting, 18 frame prints, 15, and the 5x7 prints are $10. And then here are the characters. So this is not for sale, but this event that we're part of is all about storytelling and characters. And so these are her original characters. This is Lemonae, this is Cherry Lime, and this is Jelleh. And so if you look through here, you can get a description as to what the characters are like. So it's kind of like a little booklet. It's really nice. And this is Desi One Arts, my #1 fan. Character prints. So like I said, you have all these characters here. We have 4 main characters per character prints, as well as beautiful descriptions that come with the print itself when you get the print. That way you don't forget like what the character is, what they're all about. Cash and card donations, payments, socials, request a doodle drawing is only $1, cow, and crypto, the super dog, with free lollipops because we're approaching Halloween, and so free candy all the time. And that is it. That is the whole setup here. For the most part, it is 100% done. And right now we're going to try to clean up, ignore. I just want to show you guys all the mess in the background right here. I might go in the vehicle and try to get something to cover that up, but yeah, this is what it takes to set up. And then I'll probably show you guys a little bit of the event itself, if possible. And if not, I'll show you guys the takedown, because the other part of doing events is the takedown, the cleanup, the wrapping it up. So we are finally done, we're complete, and we are wrapping it up to rather get started with the event itself. The event starts at 12, so we're starting in 10 minutes. And it's gonna be from 12 to 5 here at the Dr. Clarence Cuffee Innovation Library. So, do you have anything to say?
Still working.
Still working.
Last minute signage.
Still evolving. But you make it work. You make it work. But yeah. Excited. We're starting in less than 10 minutes now, and so I'm going to wrap this up. And like I said, I'll either show you guys maybe a little bit of the event itself happening, but maybe not, because I think they're going to be playing music and I don't want any copyright strikes. So what I'm going to do is probably just show you guys a little bit of the takedown process, and yeah, that's it. So stay tuned.
Festival. This is something that we do yearly, where we try to bring together a collective of individuals of color so that we can highlight the amazing things that you do. So I just once again just want to thank you. Today we're going to have some fun. We have a whole show ready for you to go. And so enjoy yourselves.
Good afternoon. We are the Hot Gumbo Brass Band. Follow us on all social media at Hot Gumbo Brass Band. For the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to be your source of auditory pleasure. We hope you enjoy it. Follow us. Sit back and relax. Here we go.
Begins in this worrisome blues. Progress the dragon in a little boy's body. Progress the dragon in a little boy's body. Patience is not his virtue. Banned book streams subversive audio through his Sony headphones. Flash, the bluest eye. Flash, to kill a mockingbird. Flash, the adventure of Huckleberry Finn. Just a middle school kid.
Okay, so it's time for a break. We're at kind of like an intermission period, and so it's like it's time to eat. So I just want to show you guys a little bit of the seed library that they have going here. It's really, really cute. So you can visit the seed library. So which ones? Major Hillard and Dr. Clarence Cuffee libraries. They both have seed libraries. And look at this. Look how cute this is. Wildflower seed cards? Or seed cards? And so you can just take some sprouts. I just thought that was really cute. So yeah, so now it's time to eat. And so we're going out to see what the food scene is all about. And hopefully I can find something to eat, because I was hungry when we first got here. So prayerfully, you know, get a hot dog, hibachi, something, because I'm hungry. Hello. So yeah, we're gonna check out the food scene. Looks like there's about three options here. So I'm gonna check them out and get some grub for halftime, get re-energized and ready to go for the second half of the day, and then wrap it up and clean up and get out.
In Gary, Indiana, to chasing hoop dreams, to becoming a teacher, to finally becoming a published author. And in that story, I hope you just don't hear me, but you hear us, our people, our history, our resilience. Because my story is just one branch on the tree that's been rooted for generations. So I was born in Gary, Indiana in the 80s, home of Michael Jackson, home of Mayor Richard Hatcher, who was one of the first black mayors in America. Gary was a thriving city back in the day.
Blacks and whites were able to enjoy library service together. So, you know, there's a lot of experience up here. I'm looking forward to the rest of this. So, Olivia.
Yeah, I feel like for myself, storytelling is a way of looking at culture and identity, telling your own story, as well as representing the stories and the books that we have in each of our facilities. I think that is so important, and I really encourage everyone to continue to tell your own stories. I think that is so vital to each of our careers and our paths, and just wanting to see people at the forefront.
Thank you so much. My next question is, what does representation in storytelling and librarianship mean to you personally, and how has it shaped your specific journey?
I mean, representation, well, don't want to bring anything up right now, but it's everything, right? It's everything. If you've ever, heard people talk about when they were a child, maybe their librarian or their teacher or their parent gave them a specific book that really resonated with them, or where they saw themselves reflected in the book, right? Or, what have you, it's everything. And a lot of times in librarianship, especially with someone like me, who I've worked as a librarian for 15 years, I've also been in the corporate sector, as he mentioned. I've worked with a lot of publishers, and I'm the chair of the Literary Awards Committee for the Black Caucus and the American Library Association. And
all my efforts, all my pain, resorted back to me. In a broken place, I couldn't let go. I kept watering flowers that wouldn't grow, feeling I wasn't doing enough for other gardens, forgetting that my own is more than enough. Because God said I am enough. It's in our weakness that God's power is made perfect. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Even as my garden withers, God will use the broken petals, the dried up roots, the fallen hope to restore and renew. He planted that seed from the beginning of my growth. It's taken me now to realize my garden never really truly withered. By watering someone else's garden, I covered my vision, but my own was always there, beautiful, vibrant, colorful, in the green pastures. For God will restore my soul and heart and make my garden bloom again.
This is behind the scenes. Now we gotta clean all this stuff up and head on back, pack the vehicle up. But like, it's a great day. I'm done. We got some good doodles. Let me show you some doodles. Got some good doodles, so it's a good day. So that's all I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes of vendoring. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and until next time, Diddy out. Bonus! So this is the post-vendoring celebratory dinner segment. However, there is copyrighted music playing in the Taco Bell, of course. So here we are, right, Desi One Arts?
Yeah. I got a crunch wrap for the first time.
It was okay.
It was mid. You can say it. It's cool. It was mid.
You know
Anyway,
what? I'm gonna stick with my potato soft taco and Baja Blast.
you know, that's just part of the process. Sometimes you have a great Taco Bell experience. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you get copyright infringement and you don't want to do that, so you just voice over it. Either way, we're okay. Yeah.
Ain't no blood like a boy, nigga.